So it's Sunday night and it's live, and I'm putting my hat on. Got the heat going in here in this little room, but with the door closed. It's cold. The freaking dog. Fuck, I'm not letting them out right now. They just went out. Did they? I'm pretty sure they were out not that long ago. I'm pretty sure. Anywho, I'm here. I am here, and I'm happy to be here. I wasn't sure if I was going to be here, but I'm here. I am here with you. Hi, Ange. Just to let you know, Angela, I canceled my memberships. You probably would have got a message regarding that because I'm just not consistent enough, and it doesn't feel right to me to have a membership if I'm not consistent with videos currently. I'm just not consistent enough. Yeah, that's just the way it is. I hope that I'm going to get back into the swing of things the way I was when I first opened the membership. That wasn't that long ago. I'm hoping that's going to happen, but I'm not sure if it's going to happen with just the way things are um in my mind. Anywho, what is ripped there? It's like I ripped something there. It's like, oh, it is. Part of my shirt's ripped. So what'd you do today? I'm freezing in this little room. I got my little space heater on. I just put on. You do you, lady. Thank you. You do you, I'll do me, and we'll be happy. My mom has been sick. My mom and my stepdad have been really sick. It's been a bad flu going around. It has been a bad flu going around. I decided that I was going to add some more color to this doll that I have, which is my silicone baby. My silicone baby. I love this baby. This is Sparrow. And I think I'm just going to add a little bit more color. But look at these hands. When I first experienced this, I was like, holy gosh, I actually love this silicone baby. But I've been working on pulling his hair out because I'm just not even going to attempt with hair. No painted hair, no rooted hair, nothing. Well, hello there, Ozma. Probably pronouncing it wrong. How are you doing? How you doing? I was just showing my silicone baby doll that I'm going to add some more color to. But I absolutely love this doll. This is Sparrow, gifted to me by my beautiful friend Kay. The first time I painted silicone was this doll. I don't have a lot of coloring on it. Well, hello there, Winta. How you doing, Winta? I'm doing good. Your parents were sick too, Ange? Oh, yeah, you can see I got some thick spots of silicone there, but it just looks like a little red marks on a little baby. But yeah, I want to put some more, I don't know. I love silicone. I want to get this doll done and back together. You're so great. Wonderful. I'm happy you were. Yay. So yeah, so that's my plan. I have the doll in sort of like a tote. As you can see, it's like a tote here. Whoa, wow, whoa. You probably can't see. Anyway, it's a tote to keep hairs and stuff off the doll. Oh, it's the baby face. And I'm not gonna add a whole lot of color here, but a little bit. But ever feel a difference with the stickiness here compared to when it's matted? There's no stickiness. But yeah, I'm looking forward to adding some color there. I ripped all the hair out, eyelashes, eyebrows, and I'm going to start again. And I love this baby. Oh, smells so nice. Smells so nice. So what have you guys been doing? Hi, Beverly. How you doing? What have you guys been doing these days? on a Sunday night. I'd like to try to jump on here. I'm going to try to jump on here on Sundays, but don't hold me to it. It all has to do with my situation and where I am right here, because that is the most important. Like Angela says, I do me, whatever I need to do. So how you guys doing out there on this Sunday? Hi, Eric. How you doing? Well, hello there, Danielle. I'm not a grandma, but it's interesting. You think all older people are grandmas, do ya? I got this envelope of a bunch of cards and envelopes. I'm going to write out some little notes to people, I think, you know. Gone are the days where we used to write letters, but oh my gosh. Gone are the days where we used to write letters and stuff. But I don't know. I have this. It's been sitting there for a while. I was actually using those sometimes when I would sell dolls. I would send them out. You're bad. Hi, Calvin. How you doing, Calvin? How is life? Hi, KC, 1887. I hope you're having a good evening or well, it's evening here in Canada. Where are you guys from? It's evening here in Canada. I know a couple of people where you guys are from. I am here and not too bad. How about you? Not too bad. Not too bad. Just a relaxing evening. I'll keep all my cards. I keep all my cards. You love cards? Oh, do you, Angela? Oh my gosh. You love my hat? Thank you. This room is closed off usually from the heat, and I usually find it cold until I should have my sweater on here. I usually have my sweater coat, or I try to have my sweater coat. I have a space heater. Once that warms up, I'll be okay. But is it because I'm cold, or is it because I'm trying to cover up my messy hair? Might be a little bit of both. You can see hair sticking out. Might be a little bit of both. Oh my gosh. It is Sunday. It is Sunday. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. I have all kinds of cards and letters that I've had since forever, Ange. Forever. And I really should go through it and turf things that I don't need or want. What about you guys? You guys keep cards and letters, or do you get rid of them right away? Like if you get a card, does cards have little notes in them, or are they just have a gift card or something to get rid of them? Gone in the days where people would actually write letters and put them in envelopes and mail them with a stamp. It's all texting and email. It's so weird that majority of people out there have not had or received or wrote, that's what I mean, cards and letters. Well, hello, Ursula. How are you doing? Nice to see you back here. Yeah, it's so strange. It's strange because to me, what I've experienced a lot of card receiving and giving and letters receiving and giving, writing back and forth, especially when I lived in different areas of family and friends. But yeah, it just doesn't happen anymore. It's kind of, I guess if you did receive one, you'd be like, oh, this is strange. Why would someone write out a 4-page letter back to front to someone, sign their name, go through all that handwriting, which I think a lot of individuals don't even know how to, they call it cursive writing. We used to just call it writing. You have Bobby's wedding invitation? Do you? I don't. I think I might have a letter from Bobby, though, when I moved away. I might have a letter. I should go through my letters sometimes, just take them out and just, well, not read them because it's kind of personal, but, well, you know, I might. If it's a photo card, I will keep it. Hello, Robin. I used to save everything, but no more. You know, I have so many things saved, and I really do need to look at them and then move them on. I don't know why I saved them. I don't know if I was going to sit down. I think it was more for me to look at them and read them later, sort of like as a memory, sort of like as a diary sort of thing. Hi, Keith. How you doing, Keith? You changed your picture there. Your profile picture, I see. Your profile picture looks different. It's weird because when you're doing a live, it comes up and it says add a Q&A sticker. Try it. And it has a question already posed there for you. Do you like window shopping? Go. G-O. Okay. I have David's letter from the big house. Are you painting tonight? Nah, I don't think I'm painting. I do have a doll out that I was showing because I have my silicone baby that I'm going to add some more color to. This is the first silicone baby. It has just the limbs. So this is the first silicone baby that I've had that I painted, but I didn't put a whole lot of color on it. So I'm going to put some more color on this doll. What you do is you use these, which are like silicone A and B. You mix equal parts, and you add a little bit of paint thinner and some color. And then you apply it that way. It's a very different, the consistency is very different. Jocelyn. Hello, Jocelyn. How are you? Nice to see you here. Oh, lovely. I have done a few. Have you done some silicone dolls? Oh my gosh. How in the world do you do the silicone limbs? Do you hang them? I know some people make some kind of a device and they hang them up. That way they can get, all of it. What I did was I did one side, waited for it to cure, and then I did the other side and waited for it to cure. Look at little feet, Serge. This is super cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Big back plays Roblox. All righty. Hello, Jocelyn again. This is sad or you're sad? Yeah, so it's kind of a pain in the ass, really. You do one side and then you switch it over. Some people do, like I said, hang them or whatever, but that's hard too, because then I don't know how you'd hang them, and then I don't know. Then you got to kind of, how do you do it? How do you do it, Ursula? How do you do it? Tell me how you do it. Anyway, that was my plan. I might do that later on, but I don't think I'm going to do that on camera because it takes my concentration, because I don't want to mess it up. I don't know how to strip a silicone doll, and I don't want to strip a silicone doll. I do have another silicone doll after I do this one that I put together that I just kind of said, okay, she's pink. She looks like she's a fairy because she's all pink, but I'd like to try to add some color to kind of maybe try to tone it down now that I feel a little bit more confident. Even though I haven't done it in forever, I'm not as scared, I guess. Can I make it any worse? Well, yeah, I could, because, very possible. I've done it. I've made things worse. Fall. I don't know what you're saying, Jocelyn. Jocelyn, you're just making... I don't know what you're doing. I really don't know what you're doing. Anyway, I'm looking forward to doing that with this baby, and just making just more life to this baby, more color to this doll. And the pink one, tone it down, because I did this one didn't have much color, and I thought, well, I'll do the other one. And for some reason, when I start doing it, I think, oh well, it's not the greatest, but I continue to do it instead of stopping. I continue to do it, thinking that somehow it's going to fade. I don't know what it is. When you apply the paint, that's the way it's going to look. It's not that after a few hours it's going to dull down, but somehow psychologically, I think after a few hours it's going to dull down. I have a rail, then I tie some string with a loop around the top, then hook it onto the rail. Like it. So you must have to make sure these are on, right? Because if these are not on, you have a rail and okay. That is a good idea. I love baby girl. I love girl, baby doll, and boy doll. Oh, that's very good, Erin. I do too. So Ursula, you use something like this, you tie it. So when it's hanging, that's when you apply the paint? Or the silicone? Trying to think. A rail. I kind of have a rail, but then how do you cover it? Because I know what I do is I take this tote and I set it on top. That way no flyaway hairs or anything can go on it. Do you just let them hang? Do you set anything on top of that? Or you just don't worry about that and pick it off later or whatever? Because I have quite a busy room in here. Oh, I could hang them right there. I'm looking. I could hang them right there. Anyway, you need some hooks to hook onto the rail. Indoor clothesline. Yeah, like an indoor clothesline. Hooks to hook onto the rail. Okay. I'm just reaching because I see hooks like this that I could probably use. So you would have string, and string would go around this with the limb, and you'd kind of hang it that way. Okay. I would worry that the string would sort of get onto. Okay. I would worry that the string would kind of get onto the silicone, but it wouldn't. So I'd hang it kind of like that. And then you just kind of. All right. Okay, I'm trying to visualize how I would do that. I could see some hair there. Get off there. That's one thing about silicone, the hair. You don't cover usually. Okay. Well, maybe you don't. Like I only watched I watched a few videos that was directed to me by Dolly friend, Kay, and I don't think she covered the doll. She actually, the videos I watched was actually a full body silicone. So she laid the doll down full body, did the front half, flipped it over, did the back half. Hi, butterfly. Hello, Heather. How you doing? We're talking about silicone dolls and how to paint them. Nice to see you. How's your Sunday going? So yeah, I'm talking about silicone because I'm attempting to add some more color to one of my dolls, trying to figure out how I'm going to hang them. In the meantime, what is going on? Did you do a live today, Heather? I'm good. It's going good. It's going good. It's very good. But I haven't done many partials. Oh, you haven't done many partials. You've done mostly full body. You do one side, let it cure, and then flip it and do the other side. I don't know how in the world. That's what I seen on the video. That's what the lady did. She did one side, flip it. Yes, I've been doing lives. Good. I usually catch your live sporadically because I never keep people's schedules in my mind. I don't live by a schedule. I guess I don't keep things by schedule. If you want people to come regularly, maybe you should have a schedule. I don't. I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants. Fly by the seat of my pants. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I what was I going to say? I got rid of my memberships. I had memberships there. I got rid of them. I just feel like currently the state and the motivation and the consistency is not there for me for this channel. So I thought it just doesn't feel right to have memberships. So I said, well, we're going to turf those for now, because I really feel that if someone is going to join a membership and they're helping your channel, right? They're helping you, but you should give them something consistently. You know, that's what you should do. I mean, goodness. So anyway, because I'm not capable, I'm not doing that currently. After all the shenanigans, my mind is just not there. So yeah, so I just said, no, I'll just leave that for now. And I'm just going to jump on here when I can. I haven't done any videos really. I've just been jumping on doing some lives here and there when I feel just having a chitter chatter with whoever wants to chitter chatter and just talk back and forth what you guys are doing. That way I'm not preparing a video and going through that because my mind is just kind of trying to figure out what to talk about really. Oh, so you do it. Oh, okay, Ursula. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Add a Q&A sticker, a book or podcast you'd recommend to everyone. These Q&A sticker things that come up are kind of funny. Who are you going to paint next? Well, this doll that I have right now, did I show you, Ursula? This is Sparrow. I call it Sparrow. I call it Sparrow, but it's actually Sage, Reborn Sage Asleep. But I call this doll Sparrow. But you can see they need color. There's some color on the cheeks, but he definitely needs some color. Definitely needs some color. So I'm going to add color to this baby. I ripped all the hair out, and I attempted the first time ever by opening the mouth, and I actually opened too much. So I add some silicone here, and I'm going to add some color there. I don't know why I even bothered to do that. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I thought, well, it'd be nice if it could take a soother, but I don't even use a soother that much. Well, hello, Shameen. Fatima? Shameen Fatima. Are you from Portugal? Oh yes, I have done him before on vinyl. Oh, have you? Yeah. Very, very nice. Do you sell a lot of dolls, Ursula? I think I asked you this question before. So yeah, so I'm going to add some color. I ripped the eyebrows off and the eyelashes, and I like them so much better. I like them so much better. There's something about silicone. The little nose, boop, boop. I don't know. Mostly at shows. Oh, yes, you told me all this. You sell a lot at shows. Your dolls must be beautiful. I'm just like I don't know. I create dolls to learn for myself and sell very few, but I'm definitely not no expert, that's for sure. I can see a little piece of hair that I want to get out there. Your dolls must be beautiful, Ursula. If you're selling a lot at shows and stuff, I can't imagine. I'd love to get to that ability at some point in my life. Well, hello there. Who's this? The Havari Jav. I'm not sure. How are you? I'm very good. How are you? Trying to see some little hairs just sticking out of the baby. What are you doing this evening? What are you guys up to this evening? Oh my gosh, all these little pieces, little hairs. It's funny. I should have magnifying glasses to get these hairs off. Magnifying glasses. What else is going on in the YouTube world today? There's lots of lives, probably all kinds of lives going on. Is that a boy or a girl baby doll? It's not gender. There's no gender. But I have called it a boy. I've named this. Well, actually, I think he's genderless. This is a Sparrow. But yeah, I was calling him a boy. Some dolls really say girl or boy to me. And then some others, I don't know. And I'm not sure. Once I get him done, maybe, but he looks like a boy to me. I keep calling him. It's 12:37 here. Oh, is it? Wow. Yeah, it's not that late here. What time is it? I don't even know what time is it. I gotta stop picking that because once you see one little hair, you see a bunch of them. Well, hello there, Gayla. How are you, Gayla? Nice to see you. I don't think I've seen you here before. It's 8:39 here in Canada. Canada. Where are you guys from? Any Canadians out here? 8:40. Well, thank you, Royal Diamonds. Thank you. My dog keeps getting this puff and keeps pulling all the puppy. Well, it's not really a puppy. It's a couple years old, but he keeps pulling. I had to put it in the washer, and now I keep it in this room. Because if I set it down anywhere else, he gets it, and he starts pulling pieces out of the pom-pom. Oh, Angela. What do you watch on YouTube? Besides, is there any particular, do you just watch whatever? Do you have any favorite YouTube creators that you watch? I tend to watch, there's a gal that's in Pictou County. She lives in her camper trailer in the woods. And I think she's Pictou County. I'm not really sure. I think Gypsy something her name is. Anyway, she's always showing videos and she lives in it in the harsh Canadian winters. And well, hello the Kiara Emmanuel Cruz Bernardis. And nice to see you here. Nice to see you. I was just talking about what videos or what do you tend to like to watch on YouTube. Put your comments below. What do you tend to watch? I like to watch that show. I like to watch my Dolly channels. I haven't been watching them as often. I've been caught up in watching like W5 on YouTube and the Fifth Estate news stuff, which is kind of, excuse me, I go through sort of periods where I binge watch certain channels or certain pieces of information, try to stay away from the politics because then that gets me in a whole spiral of stuff that I don't want to be on. But what about you guys? What do you like to watch, Angela? I've been watching the show on Prime. Oh my gosh, it's called 24 Hours in the ER. And it's a UK show. And it just shows kind of like crime where they showed the first 24 hours and they try to catch the criminal. This is UK in the ER, but they call it A&E, accident and emergency. And it's just I was watching Long Lost Families, which is families connecting that have never met, and through DNA they find their adopted mother, child, brother, sister, whatever. I love watching doll channels and painting. Always learn something new. Oh, do you watch the 24-hour A&E? They show, like, they don't hide any grotesque stuff, like grotesque. They don't hide anything. Like if someone comes in with a severe emergency where their skin is all off and their ankle is, like one guy's whole ankle was dislocated the last show I watched earlier. They show it all. Like there's nothing that they don't show. Like there's no, and I'm just like looking at it. I've always had an interest in that area. If I could do life over again, I would do that. I just started watching From the Sofa. It's 3 guys from Coronation Street. I watched Michelle Obama and her brother. So Michelle Obama and her brother was a show or something, and then you watch Coronation Street, and then 3 Guys is another show? Yes, you see everything, don't you, Ursula? And there's a lot of Seasons on there on Prime. We got, I think it's on BritBox, but we got it on sale or something. There's some kind of special. So I never even watched it before. So I've been watching it. Podcasts on YouTube. Oh, I don't understand podcasts. To me, podcasts are like, I know they have podcasts on YouTube. Podcasts to me used to be just people you heard. There was no video attached. It was only audio, right? Now it seems like podcast is audio and can be video. So you can have people sitting there with a microphone, a few people, and they're talking. They call that a podcast because maybe they upload it as a podcast and you can listen to it through like Audible, or it's called Audible or something like that. I don't know. And you can watch video. I don't know. To me, I'm kind of confused. You love Prime? Do you watch a lot of Prime? Yeah. We don't have Netflix anymore. We had to downsize a lot of different things. And we'll see how the future goes. Might downsize again more, but we don't have cable. We have internet and we have Prime. And I watch YouTube and that's all. You can watch a lot on YouTube. You can see TV. You can get a lot of things. Spotify. Yeah, I don't have Spotify. Spotify is where you get a lot of podcasts. Yeah, you can download them. And the good thing about it is you can listen to them while you're walking or on a trip or somewhere like that. Like you don't really need the internet. You can do it that way. So that's always good. Do you have Spotify, Ange? I know Sophia watches a bunch of Spotify, I believe. Not watches, listens. She likes audio. I like it, but the last audio I got, which was, I think it was through Amazon. Not Spotify. What did Trevor have? It's not Spotify. It was something. Anyway, Amazon, a book. I got an audio book from Amazon. I wanted to do it and I was trying to do it and trying to do it and trying to do it. But the person that was doing the audio, the voice was just like, and the way they carried their voice and the rhythm of the voice and the speed of the voice, everything was just like, oh my gosh, I just want to have a book so I can read it myself. So I think that could play a huge, huge role. I don't have cable. I have a Roku. Yeah, Roku is really good. Spotify is a free version. Oh, I didn't know that. You have Audible. Yes, Audible. That is Prime, right? Yeah. I think Audible is Prime, isn't it? Anyway, I wish I would have got the actual book because I'll never go back and finish that I wish I got the actual physical book that I could read because I'll never go back and finish the actual audio book. The voice, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And maybe it's because I'm not used to audiobooks and it's just I was so focusing on the pronunciation, the rhythm, how the person paused and the whole thing. It irritated me. And irritation to me doesn't take much these days. It just doesn't. It doesn't take much these days. I get irritated easily. Trevor went to Costco and got me some sparkling drink. And I'm drinking it in a Look, this is an old cup we've had forever, but I like the shape of the cup. It's actually be a nice cup to put flowers in, just the way the shape is. But do you find as you get older, the days go by so fast, Ange? Like I wake up and do you get up at the same time every day, Angela? Like, do you get up at the same time? Or do you just get up and just start your day? I know you would have had a busy day today because it's Sunday. But because I'm not required to be somewhere every day outside of the house, I get up And it depends on how I sleep. Now, today I was up earlier today, but then I went back to bed. I got up at 4. I was up until probably about 9, went back to bed till about 11. Then I get up. I noticed lately that many content creators have been concerned about their channel views. Some seem very defeated and they have been losing money from their monetization. Why do you think? Yeah, good question. I have a big defeated thing right across my forehead. Robin! I love your questions. Why do I think it's happening? I don't know what's going on. Honestly, I honestly do not know what's going on when it comes to that. My views definitely changed prior to the whole prior to the whole hiding the channel, and then that's making my views have to start at 0 again, right? But prior to that, I noticed a decline in my views. But I think mine was because I was switching around. I wasn't just staying to dolls. I was doing a variety of things. So I may have got, like, say, a bunch of subscribers. Like, I know there's one video I did that brought in like 1,000 subscribers, just one video. And that video was just a poem. I did a poem and I just read the poem, and for some reason it attracted a lot of people and I got a lot of viewers, a lot of subscribers, but not necessarily the content that they want to watch. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that if I was to look at it, I do not know, this is all guesswork, but I do feel that if you're jumping around, you may get people that go, oh, I really like this, I don't know, this poem. I'll subscribe, but then everything else is dollies or menopause, because I was doing dollies, menopause, mental health, trips. I was doing all kinds. I was just doing whatever video and whatever I wanted, most dolls, but I mixed it all around. And I think that is hard. I also think, hello, Harry. Oh my goodness, Harry, go away. I get on at 6 and Sunday 8 and Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You get up at, oh yes, because you go walking. My gosh, Angela, you are wonderful. That's really, really good. You are wonderful. And I'm sorry, Harry, that I said go away. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes people jump on here and say things like that. You know, hello, mom. Why are you saying that? Like, why are you saying hello, mom? I'm not your mother. And I don't know if you're saying that because you think I'm an old person or I'm on YouTube. Just scroll. Just go somewhere else. Gosh. And that's another. Do you prefer BWC, or I don't know what the hell you're talking about? So, and just that's done. So, sorry guys, I got irritated. I think another reason, Robin, is you go on a live and you do a live, and the lives are different now because people can scroll through lives. And I think you'll get a lot of people that just jump on here and say bizarre things, but they're not interested in dolls whatsoever, right? They might subscribe, but they never watch anything else, right? And so your subscribers can go up, but not necessarily if you have a video, it's not necessarily something that people are going to be watching because they're there for the lives. There's a lot of kids on YouTube. There is a lot of kids, a lot of kids. And a lot of kids go on lives. And if you participate in any lives, you'll notice that that's when there'll be other things that'll come on there and people will say stuff. And people they think that it's not kids, but I think a lot of it is kids. There is some weirdos like there too that are grown ass adults that are saying stuff. For the most part, I think it's just kids. It's just kids. And they just go on there and just, I don't know, they're bored. They're hiding behind a computer screen. I don't know what it is, why they think that some things are funny. They're trying to get attention. I don't know what it is. I don't know. And I'm for the most part, I'm good with that. But that kind of thing irritated me. It was just irritated me. It's one of those days, I guess. See, that's why you have to be mindful when you do a video. No. Sorry. So I'm not apologizing. Anyway. I make my own self laugh sometimes. Rude. Yes, Angela, rude. Anyway, yeah, so I do think there's a lot of views that are being affected. And I think another thing that I've seen and heard, um, Linda, there are also some channels that are just not appealing. Is that something they haven't figured out or they don't care? Um, uh, I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that. So you're saying they're not getting a lot of views? Oh, well, could be me. I'm not getting a lot of views, so maybe I'm just not appealing. I'm not sure. I'm in a weird mood today. Holy God. I think sorry. I think that a lot of people are on YouTube and they don't care about how what people if the people are watching or not. That's something that I cared a lot about, and I think because of that, that's why I jumped around, tried to do all kinds of different things, which kind of hindered my views. But I also think that with the dolly channels, I think that there's so repetitive channels. Like, do you find like with the dolly channels, just like um box openings, changing chats, changing chats. And then it seems like some people are not very good at talking. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't think I'm the greatest at it either. I mean, it's not, it's hard. It's hard. I mean, to keep the views up. And that's why you'll see people maybe sometimes do videos to kind of get people to watch because they want to see what the big gossip is, right? Uh, my videos are really good. Aw, thank you, Ursula. I appreciate that. You know, it's a tough one. It's really a tough one because I really feel that different things that I've seen, they've talked about how YouTube is really, really looking at videos closer when it comes to especially anything AI related. Um, I really don't know what's going on, you know, I can't figure it out. You're engaging an intelligent personality, plus that's what thank you, Robin. You know, it's hard. It's hard because it is it can be really, really discouraging. I will tell you after my experiences, it is really discouraging and I don't think there's people that don't care. I think a lot of people just don't care about the monetization. They're just there for the friendships and the community, right? And that's all great too. But I mean, if you're putting a lot of time and effort into something, you do want to see it grow. And that was my hope, um, that it would grow. And so that part honestly was discouraging. But it also felt like in the Dolly community is very much clicky, very clicky with the actual creators, not necessarily the folks that watch, but the creators are very clicky. And I think there was a lot of talk behind the scenes and a lot of stuff like that that would go on. And it felt like high school a lot. And, you know, who wants to do that? You know, who wants to be worrying about stuff like that? It looks like you smell like cat piss. Oh my gosh. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of thing I'm talking about, right? Um, I really don't understand. And that kind of stuff really discourages people, like those kind of comments. I don't even know if you guys could see that. We probably could. Anyway, I got rid of it. But those kind of comments are comments that and people that jump on here that discourages people from wanting to go on a live because our community, a lot of our community are a lot of us are ladies that don't want to listen to that craziness, right? They just don't. And that was one of the reasons why I said, well, I'm going to do I'm going to do an actual membership, because I could have done a membership a long time ago. And I thought, well, I wasn't going to do a membership, but I will do one, because my goal was, after I get so many members, I'll do lives, and I don't have to worry about anybody else just jumping in there. It would just be for members only. We wouldn't have to worry about things like Justin jumping in there and saying stuff like that, right? But you didn't see it? Oh, I read it out loud. That's funny, because I hit him. That's funny. We didn't. Yeah, because I hit him earlier, and I thought to myself, how did I see that? So he still thinks, hi Justin, he still thinks he's saying things, but he's not. Now he'll go, because he knows we don't see it. You guys don't see it, but I see it. But I was silly. I read it out loud. Oh my gosh. I didn't see it either. Such weirdos. Anyway, I'm just learning. All I'm known is the lives are very different than what they used to be. And that to me is because people can scroll through lives almost like TikTok, where before it wasn't as easy. And because I have my camera this way. Now, if I flip my camera the other way and have it like, this screen, I don't think they can flip it. But if I do that, but I don't think people find me the same way, because I've done that, and I'll have maybe 1 or 2 people, and that's it. I won't get anybody else. I'm like, oh, people are not getting notifications, or they don't know, or whatever. So the notifications are another thing. I've had a few people say they're not getting a notification. Well, if you don't get a notification, maybe turn them off, turn them back on, unsubscribe, subscribe back on, turn them off, the bell off, and put the bell back on. I don't really know what's going on there. I've had people say that. I've seen people, like Robin said, talk about not getting the views. And say if they're not getting the views and a lot of people aren't watching. And I know Robin mentioned maybe, they're not engaging and they don't realize they're, whatever. It's whatever. It takes a while to actually get subscribers and views. It takes a few years. Like, it took me a few years, right? And that's why it was so discouraging when I looked at the view count and I'm like, oh my gosh, I hid my channel. Now I got to start from 0 again. Oh my goodness. I have subscribers, but I got 0 view. And so you got to work your views up for 4,000, actually, over 4,000 for the year. And that takes a long time, because you got to keep it up there the whole time, right? So you got to keep making videos and or slowly starts to go down. When you hide your channel, it goes. Anyway, are you on Facebook, Belinda? I am, under Belinda's Babies. I am on Facebook. I should do some lives on Facebook. I've never done that. You have to click all under notification. Yes. And I thought it used to change color, Robin. Now I think it just makes the bell has 2 little lines beside on the outside. Hello, Nahidia. What's your gig? What's your gig? I'm a dolly channel. I collect dolls. That's why it says Belinda's Babies. See some of my dolls back there? Yay! That's my gig. Excuse me. Oh my. Sometimes lives are entertaining. I will send you a friend request. Then you can see my dolls. Oh! Oh, okay. Nadia. I'm sorry. I'm probably destroying your name, Nadia. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Today, I'm just I don't know I just don't know what people are going to say on lives tonight. There's been some bizarre things going on. So you just don't know. You just don't know. It's really, really a strange world. I think a lot of kids get on YouTube and they just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and just say weird things and say weird things, scroll. And if they get a rise out of you, they say something else. And it's weird. Love your glasses. Thank you so much. Very much. Elena. Nice to meet you, Elena. I hope you're having a good Sunday. I hope your Sunday is good. Hi, ma'am. Good morning from India. Well, hello there. This is an evening here in Nova Scotia, Canada. I am Nova Scotia, Canada. It's probably about, well, let me see now. I'll see what time it is here. It is 9:00 p.m. here. Message distracted. I think she said, "Where are you from?" BC, and then she realized I said Nova Scotia, Canada. It's Monday in Australia. It's Monday. This is Sunday evening. Well, now, Monday evening. What time of day? Oh, 12:04. Wow. I was hoping to visit Australia sometime, but I don't know. Pretty double chin. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what you got to put up with, Robin and Angela and some other folks that are not like this. This is the kind of weird thing you got to put up with people that are just so nice. And thank you, Elena. That's the thing. Like, I don't get it why people jump on here and say all kinds of stuff. It must be a really, really scary world as a young person. Because if your confidence is not, if you don't really care, like to me, people can say whatever. I don't really give a rat's ass because I'm not at that part in my life. I don't worry about what people think about me physically or whatever. I have my own things that affect my mental health, but it's not what people think of me necessarily. And but there's so many people that does. It can really, really, really affect someone, their day, their moment, their hour, their week, their psyche. Like, why do you think that's okay? Do you know where you got your glasses from? Yes, I got them from actually Costco. Do you have Costco in Australia? Yes, I know, and I've learned to bite my tongue and not show attention to it. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm scared to do a YouTube channel. Well, you know what? If you do a YouTube channel, Ursula, it's only in lives. Very rarely do you see it underneath your regular videos, and then you just hide it or delete it, but it's only in lives. You love Costco. That's where I got my glasses, Costco. Yeah. Stuff people say to me. Stuff people say is just crazy. I know, Ange. I know. The thing is, if they were right in front of your face, they wouldn't say that. That's the thing. It's just behind the camera bravery. Behind the camera. They're typing and they think they're brave. Bye. See you later, Lena. Sam's Club. That's similar to Costco, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's where I got my glasses, the prescription glasses. I've had other glasses that are not prescription. Oh, these are dirty as hell. These are other glasses that, they're not prescription, are they? Maybe this is my second set of prescription. I don't know. Let me put this on. Ooh. Before I go, I also think people are insecure about themselves and let it out on others. I think you're right there. I think you got it. I think you got it, girly. I got mine from Walmart. Oh, is yours prescription too, Ange? I never tried Walmart. What their prices like? Mine remind me of my mom's glasses she had in the 70s, the cat glasses, the old cat glasses. They called them cat glasses, 60s, 70s. Your voice is so energetic, ma'am. Good accent and more clear. Well, thank you very much. I don't know how to pronounce Vignus. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that. My husband has a detached retina and is receiving a series of eye sections. Oh, that sounds painful, Robin. That sounds really painful. Oh, just anybody coming at me. My mom had some surgery on her eyes too, and she had glasses since she was a little girl. And once she got the surgery, she has no glasses no more. It's so weird seeing my mother with no glasses in my whole childhood, most of my adult life until the last few years ago, I think maybe 3 years ago, she stopped wearing glasses. And it was just like a totally different look. I kept looking at her. It was so strange. Injections in In his eyes? Ouch. Hi, bearded bogger? Bogder. Well, hello there from the UK. I've been watching some UK TV lately. BritBox. I've been watching a lot of BritBox lately. I've been enjoying it. Oh my gosh. How does he? Oh, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. I've been watching, lately I've been watching Long Lost Families, which I really like, and A&E, Emergency, Accident and Emergency, 24 hours. Now, a lot of those things I've had to look up what the words mean. So A&E, I had no idea. To me, A&E is a channel. It's an A&E channel, almost like, I don't know, the music channel. It's A&E is a channel. So I didn't know what A&E meant, and I had to look that up. It means accident and emergency. I'm like, okay, UK words can be different. I didn't know that some nurses, or the head nurse that I've learned from this show, are referred to as, now I forget it, sister. So Sister Joanne is actually a head nurse. And I'm like, oh, what does that mean? Oh, okay. I had to look that up. Every day is a learning day. That is right. Matron. What's matron? Also recess. Recess. RESUS. I had to look at, I'm using a lot of Chat GPT because I had no idea what these words meant. I'm like, what does that mean? It just means basically the emergency resuscitation, the most chronic emergency situations. That's what I understand it to mean. Okay, ma'am. Good day. Moving out to walk now. It was nice chatting with you. Shall I subscribe your channel and follow you? Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Yes, we get the A&E channel through cable. Yeah. And that's why I was like, what's this A&E channel? Then I discovered it is Accident and Emergency. And they show everything on that show. They're not trying to hide you from any kind of gruesome things. I am located in Canada, Nova Scotia. Have you ever been to Canada, Nova Scotia? And that's why people say I have an accent, I guess. It's funny how we don't know our own accents. I don't feel I have an accent, but anybody in the UK, definitely I hear a strong accent. But yeah, I don't feel that I do, but hey, I've been told. I've had friends in Golden, BC, in British Columbia. I was there not that long ago. It's a lot warmer there, just across the pond, a little ways in the UK. Excuse me, Luna. Nice to see you, Luna. Just across the pond. I like that. I'm just across the pond. Oh, gosh. I'm from Yorkshire. We have our own dialect as well as accent. Do you? Your own dialect compared to the rest of the UK? Really? I guess it's kind of like, here in Nova Scotia, there's an island, Cape Breton, and then there's Newfoundland. Those two areas have really strong accents and different, I guess, dialect in a way. The wording, the words that are used are different. And a lot of people across Canada don't understand what people are saying. They sometimes look, and I don't even understand the language itself, but there's a lot of Irish and Scottish in those locations, immigration, but it's really strong accents. Hello, hello, hello. The whole country has a bunch of dialects. That's right. That's right. That's right. Subscribed and have given a like. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself. You too. Cambridge. Cambridge. So you guys watch a lot of stuff from, well, not from BritBox. It's called BritBox on Prime that I have access to a lot of your guys' shows. Ours is a mix of Old English with influence from the Vikings. Oh, okay. Okay. Why are all my fellow Brits awake? Oh, Luna. Luna June. Luna June. Good question. So what do you call, well, let's talk. I know in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, bread is referred to as a bun of bread. So you go to the store, you buy a bun of bread. Here, where I'm located in Nova Scotia, it's referred to as a loaf of bread. You get a loaf, a bun, like different words like that are very different. You're here for the laughs. Awesome. Me too. Dartford area. Dartford, just southeast. See, yeah. So like I was saying on the show, I'm learning different words, like talking to Belinda and seeing the babies. Ah, thank you, Ursula. Oh no, don't start the bread bun, drap, bread cake debate. No debate, just different things, you know. Cake of soap or a bar of soap. A cake, is it a cake of soap? It's always been a cake of soap or a bar of soap. I don't know, you know, the little things you wash your hands with. We argue over that. Do you guys argue over that? Bread, bun, dap, bread, cake debate. So bread is it dap? Like, give me a slice of dap? Is that what you mean? Is that bread? I like learning. I like learning. How do you reply to others in the convo? I don't know if you can. Oh, you would have to have at and say their name so they know you're talking to them. So you'd say at bearded bodger. Bodger. So a bread bun. Slices of bread you make a sandwich with, just a slice of bread. We call it a bun of bread. The bun, it's a bun, but once you take a piece out, it's a piece or a slice. Also, a loaf, but when you take it apart, it would be a piece or a slice. Okay, wasn't sure if you could click their name. No, I don't think you can. I haven't noticed that. I think you actually have to go at Luna/June or whatever. But here, different areas call them baps, bread, cakes, cob. The list goes, cob. Oh, that's cool. So I just learned something because a new store opened up in our area called Cobb's Bread. And maybe that's why they call it cob, because of bread. Some dialect uses cob to mean bread. Cobb's Bread is a store that opened, or a franchise that opened up in our area. When it first was opened up, I'm like, what's that mean? Cobb's Bread. What kind of bread is that? It's just normal bread. Well, not normal, but homemade bread. We say you're making a bacon sandwich, but it's on a bread roll. Cob is also a young sire horse. Is it really? I didn't know that. It's so weird, the different English, the language English of words that we don't understand. It's so, no wonder English is so complicated to learn. Bread roll. What's like a burger bun? Yeah, but it's long, right? Like a hot dog bun. We call it a hot dog bun, some kind of a wiener bun. I don't know, a long bun, sub bun. What do you call soap? Is it a cake of soap? We call it a cake of soap or a hand soap. You know, it's a cake of soap or A bar of soap. Oh, it's round, but it's a bread roll. You say bar of soap. Ah, awesome. Oh my gosh. I just had to hide someone there. Let me see. Bar of soap. It's interesting because I lived a little bit on Cape Breton Island, and then I came back to closer to the middle of Nova Scotia, back and forth, and I would use the different words interchangeably. Like I would say different words, and I know when I was a kid, people would make fun of me. They wouldn't know what I was saying, right? And they would say that again. Like H was H, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Instead of H, you say H. And even now, as an adult, some people will say that letter, because they don't, does anybody even use bar soap anymore? We got some. We do. We have them for the longest time. And then Trevor went to Costco and I said, get me some Irish Spring, strong scented Irish Spring bar soap or cake of soap. And he did. Yeah, liquid soap is usually what we use. Liquid. Skeleton to tother. Way on. What do you think I mean? Skeleton. Oh, I got to read that. Skeleton tother. Way on. I have no clue. What does that mean? Scale it up. What do you think I mean? I have no clue. Absolutely no clue. Scale it up. Make it louder. Be louder. Way on. Be louder. I don't know. I don't know. Let's not start the washcloth debate. Oh my goodness. I use solid soap. Hi, Chris. How are you? My husband loves Irish Spring, but he has to use what I use. I know I like Irish Spring. The cake of soap, the Irish Spring. Tip it the other way. Turn it over. Tip it the other way. Turn it over. Flannel. So skeleton top tother way on. Means flip it the other way. All right. Solid soap, I'm assuming, means a cake of soap, a bar soap. The washcloth, I'm sorry. I've used the little spongy things or whatever you call them. I prefer a washcloth. Oh, what did she say? No, I like a washcloth. I do. Flannel. What's flannel mean? Skell is a Viking word. Skell. Skell. So what does skell in itself mean? You like a washcloth? Me too, Angela. I've done the whole floofas, or what are they called? Fluffas or loofahs that you put the liquid soap, and I've done all that for years and years, but overall I prefer bar soap. Lather it up real good with a face cloth. That's what I prefer overall. Turn, tip, turn, skell, turn. Tip it over, turn it over. Face cloth is a flannel. Oh, that's why she said that right away, because she understands. Oh my gosh, me too. Always use a washcloth. I want to keep my skin. Yeah, I never thought about those. Those things can be harsh, can't they? They can be harsh. And I don't like the fact that you don't put it in the wash machine and clean it. This rinsing it off and using it again and rinsing it off and using it again. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And anybody can use it. Like, you're like, that color is mine. That color is yours. That color is yours. Don't touch mine. Mine's the purple. You have the blue. You have the yellow, I like the washcloth. I don't know. I just do. You like liquid soap for washing hands. Yeah. I don't really care so much, but Luna's laughing her ass off. Just lately, I walk in the bathroom, just Trevor got back from Costco yesterday, and we got the Irish Spring. He put the bar soap in there. And the smell, it smells so nice. You walk in the bathroom and all you smell is Irish Spring. It's like automatically, it's like an air freshener before you even gone in there. Love it. It just lingers. It's a strong scent. I love strong scents anyway. You're hooked. Subscribed. Well, thank you, Bearded Bodger. I know I'm killing that name. I gotta go check out your channel too. Do you make videos? Do you make videos? I always I can't really go check out your channel right now. If I hit your name, channel activity. No, I can't go check out your channel right now. And so when we end the live, when we're not here no more, I don't know if I can. I'll have to go back and read everything. But yeah, I want to check out your channel. You do history stuff. Ooh, interesting. I might learn some Viking words. Oh, now I forgot the word already. It's a menopausal brain. I can't remember anything. Skell means tip over, turn over, Skell. I'd like to learn Celtic. I'd like to know some Celtic, but I just don't have the dedication, I guess. But it is very ancestral stuff in my family. I'm on a social media break. This is my only vice, and I'm not at making videos yet. That's my only vice. You mean your only vice, your only way to interact? It is me. This social media is how I talk to other people. I don't talk to other people on the phone unless maybe it's family. I don't have any friendships outside the house. I don't go anywhere. This is what I do. This is what I do. Get on it, Luna. Bearded Bodger. Yep, I'll get there. Did you used to make videos, or you're going to be making videos? And if you do, no pressure. If you decide to jump on YouTube and take that chance, what kind of videos are you going to make, Luna? What kind of videos? It's your guilty pleasure. Your guilty pleasure. Ah. Ah ha ha. I used to on TikTok. Oh, did you? Nice. I had Belinda's Babies on TikTok and Instagram, but I felt like this was the place I always went to, YouTube. But I felt like I had to, don't forget to put it on Instagram. Don't forget to put it on TikTok. It's not where I go. For a little while, you get lost in TikTok. Instagram never really did anything for me. But TikTok, I'd get on there and get lost. But it's so much brain rot, I guess, the language young folks use. Brain rot. You get on there, it's like 2 hours gone by. Like, what the hell did I do? I'm just scrolling over stupid stuff. And then the stuff you see, if you watch it a little bit, then you'll see more and more and more and more and more and more and more of that stuff. You can see why some people are just so strong on certain areas of things that they really have a belief in, and because that's all that the internet feeds them, right? And then the other stuff, they never get like a well-rounded, I don't know, pieces of information. They only get all one-sided unless they go searching, and that not necessarily is always accurate either, right? But the stuff we get fed on the internet, you have to be careful. There's so much inaccurate information. I just but I think the kids in school are being schooled in that, don't believe everything you see. I would really like to make crochet videos again because I've been told I'm good at teaching. Well, now I just started crocheting, and I'm soon moving to Bulgaria, so I'll be doing Cold War history from the Soviet. Oh, really? Wow. What are you guys talking about? I missed all that. I got to go back. My stuff kind of covers World War II engineering, building a micro camper. Really? Ooh, I like that. I would really like to make crochet videos. I started crocheting myself recently. Algorithms. Yeah, I've been scrolling and found a lady in a bobble hat with a nice smile. um, I've never had any social media accounts. I heard about all the fighting and discord on them. Is there more positive than negative with social media? I'm going to say bye, Ursula. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining in. I really appreciate when you jump on here. Nice talking to you about babies. It depends. I think it depends. The company you keep. I do. I do feel that there can be a lot of, like I said, in the dolly community, if you're on the dolly stuff, yeah, there's a lot of crap and it goes around and goes around. But then I find you clean out, you clean out some of the people and then you don't see that. You don't see that. And that's what I've learned. And I've learned that, like I said earlier, I feel like a lot of the dolly stuff can be very high schoolish, which, I didn't do good in high school. So it wasn't good for me. It wasn't a good time in my life that I felt was a good time. There's history. The bobblehead was invented by submarines. Here's some history. The bobblehead was invented by submarines so they didn't bang their heads on the door frame. Really? Interesting. I love fun facts. Fun facts with Bodger. Bodger. It's funny. Threads was one of the better ones, Robin. Hello, what is this channel about? This channel right now, lives are just talking, but I'm a dolly channel. I collect and create dolls. So it's a dolly channel. I collect and create baby dolls. So it's a collecting channel, but the channel jumped all over the place, increased a lot of subscribers, but I've done a lot of different things on my channel. Didn't stick to the niche. Deniche didn't stick to Deniche, and so it kind of frigged up the views a bit. What is your most beautiful doll? Oh my gosh. What is my most beautiful doll? I have a lot of baby dolls. But I do love silicone babies. So this doll I'm going to be painting, adding more paint to soon. Boop. Silicone babies are very fun. Very fun. Very fun. But I'm going to be adding some more paint to that doll. And then matting that doll. I like doing the silicone dolls. It's good to have a mixture of stuff. It confuses subscribers, though, I find. So say, for an example, I was saying earlier, I did a video that was a poem, and it brought in a lot of subscribers, a lot. But then they just came because of the poem, which was really good. But then when I did my videos, they're not interested in me talking about dolls and this and that. So they're not necessarily watching. So I don't know what the ratio is, subscribers versus viewers, but I pay attention to that. Okay, I got this many subscribers and this many views. What's going on here? There's a disconnect. Or are people just subscribing, that's not an interest? And that's too, I do that too. So I guess it really, when it comes down to it, it doesn't really matter how many subscribers you have, as long as you have 1,000. If you want any kind of payback, you have to have at least 1,000, right? So up and above there, whatever. It just gets you more views, I guess. And the hope is that people subscribe will watch your videos or attend your lives. I know, I can create clothes for them. Actually, it's way up there. I just started crocheting and I finished a baby blanket, and it's not even, the dimensions are not even like a baby blanket size, but I am learning. I bought a crochet book to which I'm just learning, how to crochet in the different stitches. They are so realistic when people pick them up. And I'm like, support the head, support the Yeah, that's right. One day I'm exploring a former coal mine. The next I'm fitting propellers for a World War II Halifax bomber. Well now, well now. Well, if you're gonna explore a coal mine, you gotta go to the coal mine in Cape Breton Island. They take you right down. I've been down there a couple of times. They take you right down in the coal mine. It's a museum. Glace Bay Miners Museum, it's called. My grandfather worked there. Were actually hereditary history, ancestry is from coal miners. And my grandfather actually, there was a coal explosion and he was paralyzed from the waist down at a very young age, 26, 25, 26. And so, yeah, so there's a plaque there with his name and some other names. There's no coal mining going on there in Glace Bay now, but Dominion Coal Mine is also, but it's not a museum. But yeah, excuse me, Glace Bay Mine in Nova Scotia, Canada. You can go underground, and it's just there's so many areas of the mine where you're bent right over trying to go through the mine, and your back is sore by the time you get out because you have to physically, and if you're really tall, you got to physically. No, it was no problem for kids, but you got to physically, and you're wearing, a raincoat and a hat and everything going down, and it's quite. I cannot imagine going down there 12, 14, 15 hours and working down in that environment. We have nothing to complain about, really, when you think about it. Let me see what you guys are saying. I missed it. If it makes you happy, do it and film it. There you go. I can't crochet. Sasha's fingers. Thank you for all the hearts. You can do it. If I can, anyone can. I volunteer at a museum, RAF SNAF Museum. The whole area was coal mines. Wow. Hello, Sari. Sari, nice to see you. Thank you. You like my hat. I have so much respect for those miners. Lots of hearts, lots of hearts. Yeah, it's something, eh? It's something. All those mine explosions, and then the young boys that would go down. What would they be called? Gosh, I can't remember. There was a name for the young boys. What's the name, bearded bodger? History buff? What's the name? It is me doing the hearts. Sorry. Well, thank you. That's why we have so many stinkholes. Sinkholes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm trying to think the name of. Anyway, they would go down. Gosh, this is my menopause. You get brain fog when you get a certain age and you just forget things. And I forget a lot of things. I can't even remember the name of the young boys that would go down into the mines. And they had young boys going down for a reason. There was a reason. What would it be for? What did they have them do? I don't know. Stinker. I do know they used to have like a bird in a cage in the mines, and that's how they kind of tell if the bird died, then it was time to get out. Anyway, enough of that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take off. I had a great live. Thank you for joining me and for meeting new people. I met a lot of new people tonight. I really appreciate you guys being here. I had a good laugh. I needed it. It was a good Sunday. Catch me next time. I'm trying to be on here every Sunday, but sometimes throughout the week I'll jump on here and there. So lovely to meet everybody. Thank you for watching. I want to check out. The children open the draft doors over here for the men and ponies moving. Ponies. They were called Pony Boys. Yes. They were called pony boys. My gosh, you're a wealth of information, bearded bodger. I like that. Yeah, they were called pony boys. That's right. There's actually a Cape Breton. There's actually a series, Pony Boys, that was created and made, and it irritated me. I started to watch it. I didn't like it because no one had Cape Breton accents, and it was just, how did they had some kind of accent, but it wasn't a Cape Breton accent, and it was terrible, irritating me. I didn't want to watch it. The children, oh, okay. Every Sunday is my plan. Yes, every Sunday is my plan. Sat in the dark for 12 hours. The boys did? Oh my gosh. Scary. Scary, 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 scary. Gosh. We're all so lazy nowadays when you think about it. When we're not lazy, we're just, the work is very different, right? The work is very different. Now people are so bored, they jump on lives and say weird things, you know, just to irritate people because they don't think that they could be a pony boy down in a mine for 12 hours. You know, that's what they could be doing. But no, we'll just jump on and say weird things to complete strangers behind a keyboard where I can't see who it is. Anyway, that's enough of that. Ta-ta. Until next time, guys. Have a good week. Bye for now.